Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. I hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Paul Savage's Savage University. Okay, so I'm going to review Savage University. What is this all about? Can you really make money with Savage University? What is Paul actually teaching here? And then you can decide for yourself whether this is a worthwhile investment for you to make money from home. All right, so Savage University is basically Paul's Amazon FBA training program. Now, Amazon FBA is very simple. It's just fulfillment by Amazon. All that means is you're going to be leveraging the Amazon platform in order to sell physical products on Amazon. It's very important to understand that, right? So physical products like a pen or a pair of glasses, maybe t-shirts, maybe some interesting products like fidget spinners, stuff like that, all right? And in this program, Paul is basically going to lay out exactly how you can do that. And Paul is a very successful Amazon seller. He's a big YouTuber as well. So this guy knows exactly what he's doing, okay? Very, very successful, generated a lot of income using the Amazon FBA model. So he's created Savage University in order to share that information so that if you want to build an Amazon FBA business, you can do that too, all right? Now, the program consists of 160 videos, 25 plus hours of training, very detailed, okay? There's 3 expert interviews, 2 live Q&A trainings a month. So Paul goes live, and if you want to interact with him and ask him any questions, he does that twice a month. So that's very cool. He's obviously got a community of people that kind of share ideas. So he puts you inside of a group, all right, where people can ask questions, share ideas, that sort of thing, get some camaraderie going. And his training is very, very detailed, all right? So I've reviewed a lot of different Amazon FBA trainings, and Paul's is one of the best, okay? Now, in terms of what he teaches, basically top to bottom, right? He talks all about choosing the right type of products to sell on Amazon. He talks about how to source them, where to get them from, right? How to actually do the shipping and handling, because you have to be able to get the product to Amazon before Amazon can list those products for you and sell, right? He talks about how to build out the sales process, about what traffic sources to use, how to get leads, and basically how to promote your products. So start to finish. Now, the thing that I do like about Paul is that if you go through his program, it's not really about getting rich quick. So he's very upfront about explaining that Amazon is one of those business models that is going to help you to get rich slow, okay? You can get very, very rich with Amazon FBA if you know how to do it, but he's not hypey, which is what I like, right? Some Amazon FBA marketers are very hypey and they promise you the world, but his program is more realistic, all right? It's just to teach you really the nuts and bolts of how to really build this out properly without hyping it up too much, which is great, okay? Now, the cost of the program is $997. That is not expensive for an Amazon FBA program. That's very, very reasonable. There are some Amazon FBA programs that I've reviewed that cost $5,000, $3,500. So this is actually considered to be one of the cheaper options out there, right? So again, don't expect to buy an Amazon FBA program for $100 because you get what you pay for, okay? So if you're only willing to pay $100, you're gonna get $100 worth of information, which is not very good in the internet education space. So please just understand that, all right? Unfortunately, Paul's program doesn't come with a refund, so it just depends on you. That's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? It just depends on whether you would want a refund or not. I would say that if you're going to be investing in a program, do your research, obviously, right? Don't expect to refund, on the first sign of trouble, because as long as you do your research, and Paul's, obviously a very successful, great trainer, expect to go into the program and do it with 100% gusto. All right. Otherwise, don't buy the program. Don't buy any program. Not just Savage University, but don't try and learn anything out there, because if you're expecting to refund, immediately, then you're never going to get results with anything online. I hope that makes sense. Okay. But obviously, that is 100% up to you. But that's kind of the program, right? So overall, Paul's program is a great program. I've reviewed many Amazon FBA programs. And he's definitely got a very, very good program here. Great support, great community, great training, very, very detailed. So one of the better Amazon FBA training programs out there, okay? Now, I'm going to give you my 2 cents on Amazon FBA. This has nothing to do with Savage University as a program. If you want to learn how to start up an Amazon FBA business and sell physical products on Amazon, then Paul's Savage University is a great program. You can check it out, okay? Just head to savageuniversity.net, right? This is my 2 cents of being in the online space for 13 plus years. and trying lots of different business models, having some success with some, a lot of success with others, and no success with some business models. All right, so let me just give you the pros and cons with Amazon FBA. Now, here are some of the pros with Amazon FBA. The pros are, with Amazon FBA, you are leveraging a very, very big platform like Amazon to be able to get a lot of eyeballs to your products. Okay, that's a pro. Another pro is Amazon's huge. It's going to handle all the shipping and handling and fulfillment for you, so you don't have to do any of that stuff. That's a pro. Okay. The other thing as well is 100% online. So obviously, you can build this business from anywhere. That's a pro. All right. Let's talk about some of the cons. Again, this has nothing to do with Paul's program. This is just purely a business model thing. Okay. Because Amazon is a particular business model, right? Here are some of the disadvantages of marketing on Amazon. Number one, it's very competitive. There are a lot of people doing Amazon FBA, so you need to compete with them on the Amazon platform. Another disadvantage is the profit margins of Amazon FBA is very small, because you're selling physical products, right? So if you're selling like an iPhone, for example, for lack of a better example, right? An iPhone has a cost because it's a physical product. So you have to find a supplier that will sell you an iPhone, and then you have to ship it over here, over to your country, or directly to Amazon, and then you have to list it on Amazon, right? So you can only make basically the spread, how much you paid for it and how much you're charging people for the product. Okay. The other problem is that Amazon takes a lot of fees because they're handling all the fulfillment. They don't do it for free, right? So Jeff Bezos is going to charge you a little bit of money for all the fulfillment. So the cost is a little bit higher than some of the other business models out there. And because you have to put money up front to get your product, right, to source it from Alibaba or from China or from India or from Pakistan or wherever you're supplying, you're sourcing the product from, you have to put upfront money in order to get that product to Amazon. I hope that makes sense, right? Because you're selling physical products. That's just the name of the game, all right? So that means that in order for you to make a lot of money with Amazon FBA, it becomes a volume game. You have to sell a lot of product in order to make a lot of profit. That's not necessarily bad, but just understand that that's the business model, okay? So it's a low profit, high volume business model. The costs are quite high. You have to pay a lot of money upfront. There's a lot of upfront capital required to get your product. You got to brand it. You have to spend money with Amazon pay-per-click and marketing services for you to promote the products. So there are a lot of costs involved. But can you make a lot of money with Amazon FBA? Yes, you can. You can either make no money, a little bit of money, or you can make millions of dollars. Okay, so it just depends on how much you want to spend on the business, how much time you want to spend. And so these are kind of the pros and cons of starting an Amazon FBA business. Also, I need to mention that in order for you to start up, you need to have at least minimum 5 to 10,000 US dollars lying around. Otherwise, please don't start an Amazon FBA business because you're going to be out of pocket before you know it. And that's just the name of the game. You have to spend money on product. You need to spend money on your marketing, your branding, and obviously listing on Amazon itself as a website. Okay, so that's some of the pros and cons. You need to decide for yourself whether you can afford to even start this business model. Some people can, some people can't. Okay. Now, for me, I know this because I've tried lots of different business models: drop shipping, affiliate marketing, MLM. Drop shipping is very similar to Amazon FBA. Is basically the same thing, except that you're marketing on somebody else's platform besides your own. And out of all of these business models, I decided to go with something called affiliate marketing, where you're selling other people's digital products. So it's not physical, it's purely digital, 100%. And the cost is much lower capital requirement, easier to scale, and the profit margins are way, way higher than Amazon FBA or drop shipping, okay? Because everything is digital. There's no cost to produce an information product. I hope that makes sense, okay? So let me show you some of the commissions that I've made selling other people's stuff. So this is not even my product. This is a marketing training program. I sell this every single day to people all over the world that need it. I've generated 96,000 US dollars selling somebody else's product. I don't have to do any customer service, anything like that. $96,000, that's not too bad. This is just one product, okay? This is another product that I promote. You can see here, and you can see this is real, okay? Because this is a moving website. This is not snapshots, right? This is over $500,000, right? $579,248 selling this particular product. Again, it's a digital course, right? Very, very low cost, high profit margins. It's just a much better business model. So it just depends on what kind of business you want to build. But if you're interested in doing something like affiliate marketing, like what I'm showing you right here, I've got a free 6-figure affiliate marketing workshop for free. You can check it out. Just register by clicking the link below or the arrow on the right hand side, and I look forward to seeing you on that workshop. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this review of Savage University. If you want to check out Paul's program, again, you can head to savageuniversity.net. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on the workshop, and you can register by clicking below. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this review. All the best to you, and I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care.